What's up, YouTube? This is the Pokemon Purist. I'm back with another Affordable Favorites Friday. I'm just going to jump right into it. Number one is the Ancient Origins Entei. I picked this card up recently, like light play, mod play. I want to say for like $5 to $10, and it's an extremely cool artwork. Comes from an era that is kind of like not really hyped up. You know what I mean? The big chase cards are from around that era are expensive, but like a lot of the other cards kind of don't get a lot of love. And there's some weird cards like this Inte where like in a 10 it's $1,000, but then like raw it's just like $5-10 and looks super dope in my binder. So I'd recommend anybody to scoop it up. The next one I kind of wanted to talk about because everybody always hypes up Pokemon cards that are inspired by traditional Japanese art. But this card never gets FOMO pump and dumped, and that would be the Galarian Moltres from the Crown Zenith 10s. It's like a 10 promo. It's an extremely cool looking card. I've owned multiple copies of it. My guess for the card not being hyped up is it's probably because it was just so available. Like, for people who are new to Pokemon, man, Crown Zenith 10s, like, I saw some Walmart drops where they would put out 40 or 50, and they were putting them out for years. So maybe it just never got hyped because it was so available. But think about the way that like people are willing to pump the Kingdra and Greninja. Yes, those artworks are maybe better, but like the Galarian Moltres has gone from $5 to $15 in a few years, and like Crown Zenith is out of print. Like scoop this card up if you think it's fire. I think that it's like probably one of the coolest affordable cards you can grab. And then I want to go with a little bit of a wild card from an underrated set. That would be Fracture from Shrouded Fable. Fracture from Shrouded Fable. This artwork is like super cool little artwork, and Fracture is connected to the Axew and Haxorus line. Axew, super cool, lovable Pokemon. Haxorus, one of like genuinely the dopest Pokemon designs out there, and it doesn't get that much love, but it's like a super cool, affordable line. So Fracture from Shrouded Fable is super dope. And then I'm going to go with one that's not very exceptional at all, not a wild card. Clefairy from Perfect Order is a very cool artwork. I picked a copy up this past weekend, and I'm going to grade it. Super cool card, and $30, that's kind of fair. You could argue that it's not that affordable, but there's much worse cards that have been pumped to oblivion, so kind of considered affordable. And then my next one, Gold Dragonite. You guys don't know anything about Population Report. Buy as many copies of the Gold Dragonite as you can now. No. This is kind of like a joke take, but I think that I saw the Gold Dragonite was like $300. Relative to Mega Gengar being $1,200, you look at like the gold cards, and when you look at like pull rates, and when you think about how gold cards are even harder to pull,